Today being Thursday, Parliament's a bit shorter than normal, just sitting from 2 until 6. Question time is up, but before that, the Leader of the House will tell us what the business is for next week, so people will get a bit of an idea about the exciting stuff coming up then. On to question time. Normally, the Leader of the Opposition and the Prime Minister aren't present. I'm not sure if that's the case, but the Leader of the Opposition doesn't have any questions today. Stephen Joyce taking some leadership on finance matters, and there's a bit of wrangling going on about numbers, about whether there's a hole or not a hole, and who's responsible for what. So that will be the first question. Other questions about Kiwi Rail, about a couple of general ones to the Prime Minister. Does she stand by all her statements from Jerry Brownlee? Again, not sure if Jacinda Ardern will be there to answer it or whether someone else will do it on her behalf. After questions, we go on to debates, government notice of motion, and that appoints a Parliamentary Service Commission. So it's something that happens once every 3 years. The Commission is something which advises me on what happens around the buildings, a bit of staffing stuff. I make the decisions, but they are my advisors on those things. And then we go on to a couple of bills. We're likely to finish the Parental Leave and Employment Protection Amendment Bill. This is the bill which extends out to 26 weeks paid parental leave, but around which there's quite a lot of discussion about how it should be done and priorities between having one parent off for 26 weeks or having it shared and both parents off for a period of time. So I'm expecting a pretty lively debate on that. And then we'll go on to the Healthy Homes Guarantee Bill, the third reading of that. Again, this is something that's it's a bit controversial. It certainly will help houses get warm and dry, but it has some costs. The government thinking the first thing's more important, and others thinking that the second. So we'll have some debate. Unlikely to finish that today.